Faithful Friday. Happy last day of Ramadan. Happy first day of spring. We lit. Now we just need the cold weather here in CT to go away. So energy's energy. If it resonates, happy Faithful Friday, guys. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, being part of my soul family. All right, so energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. We got a renewal energy here. So let's see. I don't need my charger just now. Well, maybe I should plug my charger in. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. We made it. Spring has sprung. It's a lot of things changing in the collective at springtime. All right, energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, let me grab another set of cards that I want to use. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. Readings, writings, rituals, spiritual consultation. No job too small. I literally do it all. All right, so I woke up this morning. I heard the Can We Talk song. I was like, oh, get up, girl, get up. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hold on, yeah. I heard the Can We Talk song this morning. I was like, oh yeah, let me get up. There's some downloads coming in. Energy's energy. If it resonates, hold on, guys. I want to grab my other cards. Okay. Because nothing even mattered at all. Because nothing even... I just don't know why people don't get exhausted with their bullshit. Like, y'all don't be tired of bullshitting out here. But you know misery loves company. So, I mean, I get it. But I just feel like this is an energy of somebody that was really wanting to be with you in the past, and or maybe you gave this person a chance, a shot, they ruined it, and the guest said, oh, I found a group of people that want to go against you too. Oh, well, let me go join over here. But the thing with this person is they didn't want to hurt you. But the thing is, you cannot move forward with this person, not only because of what they've done to you behind your back, right? It's not about what they've done in your face. It's what they've done to you behind your back. Now, I just feel like this person felt rejected from you at some point and decided to join some type of alliances or forces in the moment of being upset, mad, and a bitter energy. And now they're realizing that's not what they want to do, but you can't go back in the past and change what you've done, what you said, and how you manipulated the energy. Okay, so what, and you say how? Hey sis, hey Alexandra, hey Aisha, hey Goddess Eureka. How do they manipulate the energy, Sunshine Goddess? They don't do magic. Lying. Okay, lying is a form of witchcraft. Okay, so like, oh, I don't practice that stuff. Well, you lie. So you do practice that stuff. When people say they're spiritual, ask them which ones, because demons are spirits too. So I just feel like you're moving into renewal. I love this to get this card on spring. I love, love, love the face of this renewal. Walking through open doors. Crescent moon is significant. It is the last day of Ramadan. So I can't remember how to pronounce the name. Alik something. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to those people that are in the culture that are ending Ramadan. It's a celebration. A month-long celebration has come to an end. Spring has begun. Doors are closing, new ones are opening up. God is removing and replacing as necessary. You only get one shot, you only get one warning. And here we are. Okay, so energy's energy. Because nothing even mattered at all, because I'm just getting a lot of downloads in reference to somebody trying to group up with I just feel like this person didn't want to do it, right? And you're like, Sunshine Goddess, but shared breath space, and absolutely shared breath space. But this person really, the reason why they grouped up with these people or this person or in this situation's groups or whatever, covens, whatever, is because you rejected them. Now, I don't feel like they're one of the people that wanted to hurt you immediately. I don't feel like they would go for that. But they were hurt and bitter. And because they did what they did at the time, because when you're in a chosen one life, 9 times out of 10, God uses you, chosen one, to show the hearts of people around you. Because God trusts you being solid. God trusts you staying respectful when you're getting disrespected. Because I sometimes say, why me? If I'm to fix people, I should have been a mechanic. But, just kidding. But anyway, again, in this energy of wanting to continue this relationship, this connection, this friendship, whatever connection you have with this person, they don't want to risk that due to what they've done in the past. But the divine is telling this person, you can't continue on in this person's life because they may not know what you did and said, but we will know what you did and said. And every time this person comes around you, they don't feel at their full potential. They feel like I'm hiding something from them. Now, whether you pick this up or you know or you feel it, whatever the case may be, this has a lot to do with more of them and this, I can't believe I did this to this type of person. Why would I join other people to corral against someone? Like, exactly. Two people have a problem, that's between them. And somebody was just wanting to corral people to go against you, and in this energy, this person, they had feeling for you, they wanted to be with you in a relationship connection. The only reason why the divine isn't allowing this relationship connection to flourish is because of what they've done behind your back. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, because nothing even mattered, it doesn't matter. I don't feel like you are going to move forward with this person. I don't feel like you even thought about being in a relationship connection with them. This is just a download. Like, listen, there was someone in your life, and the thing is, this person, how so? Spirit is saying slick, I'm saying smooth. So how slick and smooth they were towards you, and this energy of you not knowing, but discernment is there to keep you away from people that could possibly potentially hurt you. And I don't feel like this person, it doesn't feel like they were down to hurt you, because I feel like if they wanted to hurt you, they could. But it's like, at some point, bro, you was down to hurt me. Or you was down to go against me. Or you was down with a collective of people that were really trying to ruin your life or bait you out to get you to crash out. Or it's just an energy here was like you were down with the chaos, the low vibration, whether or not you went through what you had to do, whether or not you thought the person deserved it. The point of the matter, the divine saying, we can't overlook that. Okay, we can't overlook the fact that, and on top of it, we have to call judgment on you as well. Okay, so it's like, you get what you get, don't be upset. Think about what you do at the time when you do it. Just because you have someone leading the expedition is what Spirit's saying, because I feel like this was an expedition. I feel like this was really somebody set, planned, plotted on how to move forward and how to take you out, and however that looks, right? I just kind of don't want to get in deep grit of what was supposed to happen, but the moral of the story with this reading is this person was down with the shits at one time, and the divine's like, and or nah. And what could happen is, when it comes to this person, and you may not know this life that they live, you may not know nothing, but it's just always something off with your discernment of this person. It's because at some point they were down with going against you, unbeknownst to you. They could have been even sent in to distract you. Like, you never know. People, you know, people would be more successful in life and much further and have more things if they focused on their own life. If they put as much energy and effort into elevating their life and being more successful as they do going against other people, recruiting other people. If you got to recruit other people not to like someone, that just shows how powerful they are already. So it's like you already lost that battle. And then to continuously go against someone and they're not getting the results is causing more frustration. You should have just went to get a college degree at this point, because it's a lot of wasted energy for nothing. Not only that, you're dragging other people into it. Okay, they're getting their karma. People, life is hard already. Life is hard to leave you physically, mentally, and emotionally scarred. You got to know who you're coming up against, why you're coming against, because another energy I feel is why the divine's like, we're going to go live, because once this person started realizing why this person started going against you, it changed the narrative. It's like, so you want us to go against someone that you are committed to giving a hard time to. Why again? It's like, oh, because I don't like that person. So you want us to gang stalk that person, do bad things to them, slander their name, because why? If they're like, I thought there was an offense here. Oh no, I just don't like them and they're just too happy without me. You're like, too happy without you? You had us doing all this karma. Before you get down with someone that's doing something, you need to figure out why you're doing it. Sometimes people do things, they don't ask no questions. Okay, well, it is what it is. It's going to be. And when the divine gets on that ass, they're going to ask no questions. Okay, energy's energy. if it resonates. So I love that we got this renewal energy for the spring. Release your block. Somebody doesn't want to be a part of this. We have Scorpio energy. Somebody feels as though going against you in the past or actively going against you is blocking their blessings. Because it is. Energy's energy. Ooh, with the eight of swords here, blocking their blessings. Okay, so somebody's in a mental conflict. Also, somebody tried to block your blessings with some black magic, because this is my black magic card. You see this says Wiccan on the table. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it, because now what I feel like is somebody has awakened some type of low vibration demonic entities that were trying to send your way, that now they're blocking their life. Because guess what? You got to be more quicker next time. Energy's energy. If it resonates, doing kitchen witch magic, brewing up stuff. If you don't know what you're doing, you should not be doing it. Energy's energy. If it resonates, I knew there was some type of magic here, but I don't feel like they knew what they were doing, and or somebody went to a practitioner. But we gonna get to that. We got a lot of weekend ahead of us. Okay, so we got practice gratitude. Somebody's trying to be grateful for the who, what, when, where, and whys, and hows, and the nows. All right, with this renewal energy. So somebody knows like they've done some bad stuff, but it's like, God, can you please forgive me for what I'm doing? I'm grateful. So it's like somebody wants to come against you, then they realize what type of person you are. Like, this is someone that could be in my life, could be a blessing, because God, when God put you in these people's lives, it was less about you and more about them. God had already trusted you to do what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, what you're going to do. And it's like, all right, let me see where their head's at. Let me see if they're really being used by the enemy. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. It's like God's bragging on you, looking at the enemy like, see your folks. Okay, we got assessing the situation. Yeah, again, Virgo, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. Somebody's like, I don't really think this is something that I want to do. We got the Leo energy, go wild. Somebody could be a Leo here in this situation, but someone's like, I don't think this is a life that I want to live. I don't think this is something, and they're very hesitant. They're very hesitant on what they want to do, how they want to do, and especially going against you. This person regrets it. Yeah, looking at life from a higher perspective, getting wisdom is the wisest things you can do. Like, ask questions. Y'all out here doing stuff and just going with the humbug. Somebody they thought they could trust. This person isn't somebody that you can trust now that they're realizing, yeah, because letting the blind lead your ass right to hell, okay? The powerful peace of presence. Give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you. Somebody's like, well, if this collective is this way, how come they're not suffering or going through some of the things or whatever lies and slander that you're saying against them? And guess what? Unbeknownst to this person that tried to have people go against you, some people actually knew you. They're like, no, they're not like that. No, I know them. They're not like that. So it's like, be careful what you say, who you say to, because you never know who knows someone. Just because you're a CEO doesn't mean you're not friends with the janitor. Right? Just because you're the janitor doesn't mean you're not friends with the CEO. It's like, you got to be careful who you know, and not in reference to, you got to be careful what you say to certain people, because you never know. Oh, well, they don't look like they would know them. Well, who looks like they know who? You don't look like you know someone. Just because we live two different lives, I'm drilling, two different age ranges, two different spectrums, doesn't mean that they couldn't be connected and well respected and by that other person, because you got to be careful what you do, how you do it. God will personally go ahead of the collective, and God personally went ahead, formed these relationships with these people, because they knew there's going to be a time like this when these people came against you, and they're going to say, no, they're not like that. Because people want to be so wrong about you to the point that it's like, you're too confident to be so wrong about the situation. Like, it's like, you're so confident in being so wrong. And some people go wild and run with the stories, and it's like, oh wow, or maybe it might fit a little bit, or it could fit, or they could see. It's like, people run with potential gossip. They potentially could be this, but never saw these things happening. Everybody has potential to do everything and anything. Right? But it's like, you never, what they were wanting to prosper in your life or form, it never happened. It's like, everything that they sent your way is being sent back to them. When they send things out to you, especially this black magic, I really wasn't looking for black magic. I knew it was there. I could feel it, but I said, well, if it comes out, it does. And it did, literally trying to block your life off of hatred and anger. And you could say this person, what did this person really do to you? And you know what they will say? I just don't like them. So just not liking them causes you to try to steal from them. Just not liking them causes you try to identity theft and commit fraud against them and commit crimes against them. And literally, and guess what? And I got the download last night is because these people going against you, there are what has happened is God using this situation to crack hold crimes is what I heard last night. And I'm like, what? Also, if you I lived a rough life before I got to here where I am. I always had a good part, but I was like, God, why did I have to live that rough life? And he was like, because where you were then got you to where you are now. And I needed to show you that you could be in the real trenches and be geared up because I'm preparing you for the spiritual trenches. I was like, oh, okay. Right. And then he started giving me downloads about these organized crimes and people creating groups against you. And what's happening is there's some type of authority figure that's getting whiffed of these groups and these crimes. And it's like they turn themselves in without turning themselves in because of how hard and how much it went against you. Now you never know who knows who. Right. So again, in this energy bringing you up in particular places, you're not there or you would never be there. It's like, why are you bringing this person up? Somebody's always listening. And that's the energy that I picked up when it came to this. I'm like, Spirit, now how the heck would police have this? Because people are organizing crimes against you. There's proof. There's paper trails. There's conversation, there's text messages. If these people are committing crimes again, now there are other things going on here. This is beyond just grouping up and coming against you. This is authority figures looking into the crimes that these people are committing and showing people's pictures that they send you. That if somebody sends you a picture to your phone, that's for you. Pictured videos, explicit. If somebody's putting your pictures and videos on the dark web, if somebody's committing fraud against you, stealing from you, these are things that the authorities are picking up because of them going against you. But it's like you didn't think it would go this far, but it's like when they decided to take it this far, they didn't realize how far it's gonna go. Been locked up, they're not letting your ass out. And my Eight of Swords is my jail card as well. Okay, so leave a trail of love as you walk the earth. Oh Lord, what a variety of things you made, and wisdom you have made it all. The thing is, a smart person can play dumb, but a dumb person can't play smart. And I feel as though you may have known these things were going on behind your back. Again, with this moon card up there front and center, it wasn't a secret about the things you were going through, but it's like, you're like, all right, if you're going to send demons my way, I'm going to play with them. Trenches, baby. What did you think this was? I feel like somebody thought you were more naive than you let on to be or whatever, but you're never supposed to show all your hands. So it's like, got you. Got 'em. Yeah. So again, somebody's worried about what is happening in their life. Commit to a spirit of excellence. Whatever you do well. Go wild. And I feel like your proof is in the pudding. Your fruits are showing. Fruits of the Holy Spirit. Your fruits of the labor. That's why I say Spirit says, know them by their fruits. A man does not eat, does not work. And people, these energies, so confident about being so wrong about you that it's like, the truth, acknowledge your truth, and the truth will set you free. So I feel like these situations, this thing, this energy, whoever these people are, like, bah, effing humbug. It just doesn't even feel like it's like, blah, it's like it's not even worth speaking on. But I didn't think they think that you would prosper from what was sent your way to block you, to hurt you, to harm you. Not only did it end a cycle for you and other people, particular situations, this person's not allowed in your life, whether they did anything or not, right? What I feel like this person has a lot of feelings for you. We got the Emperor energy, and I feel like this person would be away from these people, end what their life would if you would just be with them. And it's like, how could you be with them if you've known what they've done? The guilt of what they've done to you with the star card and how you've healed over, the guilt of the way they treated you, the guilt of them planning and plotting against you, it consumes them more than you know. And they don't like feeling like this because it's like you didn't deserve it, because nothing even matters at all. So now it's like, dag, I can't even be the powerful presence of peace. Okay, so again, they're in this Three of Swords energy because of what they've done to you in the past, and you're going to hurt yourself trying to hurt me. We were built for this, built for tough. And I don't think people didn't think you would overcome. You weren't supposed to transmute that energy. Okay. So all that pain and stuff that they were inflicting on you, they are like this. Yes, it wasn't. Something happened here. Yeah, because God will personally go ahead of you and protect you. God said you're going to meet this person years back, and you're going to know them by their fruits, and you're going to know them by their heart. And then when you come with these people and you try to form this covenant or this group against a collective, in your heart you're going to know they're not really like that. When they're talking about this person and they're saying, oh, they're promiscuous or they're a liar or you're going to know that that's not true. You're going to know because guess what? You knew them before these people did. Are you going to stick up for them? Are you going to tell the truth? Are you going to be honest? Now, I feel like two things happen. Maybe they didn't tell the truth and they feel bad about not speaking up for you, or they did tell the truth and got punished for speaking up for you, and or they don't say nothing. So energy's energy. If it look at life from a higher perspective, and this energy, Six of Cups, person from the past wanting to be with you, it's like this person's like, I see now why you got these haters. I see now. All right, I'm looking at life different. You're overcoming people that want to hurt you. It's like these people are mad at you because you don't want to be in their life for them to hurt you. It's like, I'm not your emotional punching bag. People never check the trash. I've never took the, well, my teenage son takes your trash out, but you don't go put the trash on the curb and keep checking it. You don't do that. So it's like, don't check for me unless you got to check for me. And again, this person wants to return because you are somebody that they could see themselves in a long-term relationship. Why are you? It's like, all right, they thought like, all right, we're gonna cause all this chaos and commotion in this person's life. We're gonna have them be a super crash out. You never crashed out. You never were chaotic. What they wanted you to become, you never even became that after all the things that they've done to you. So it's like, and I say, well, if God's for me, who could really be against me? You don't have authority to do anything to me if we bleed the same blood, okay? Your scare tactics and all that other shit that you think you were using, well, it backfired because what you did to me and sent to me is coming back to you times 10. Energy's energy because the way you handled people that were dedicated to mishandling you, and the thing is like they thought that maybe you played dumb. Supposed to. You never supposed to show your hands. You know what I'm saying? I deal with real life. They want to call themselves thugs, but the real thug is the person that came out unscathed and call all this shit out. Right? My baby mama harder than a lot of you. What? Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Because I feel like if all people have to come up against you, do you not know how powerful you are? If somebody has to form alliances, why can't you take this person head on your by yourself? Why do you have to form alliances and groups and like it's not power in numbers. Okay, it's not that. This person, oh, no, it's less is more. It's plenty of us. Energy's energy. If it leave a trail of love as you walk the earth, people are like, why would we want to do this to someone that's so loving and kind? What is your problem? What is this secret? You hold some type of resentment and animosity towards this person. They're trying to look deeper and it's like, we're not doing this anymore with the Hermit card. You ruined a lot of people's lives with your bullshit. You ruined a lot of people's lives with your hate. You ruined a lot of people's lives with your secret animosity. You ruined a lot of family lives and relationships and connections. So whoever is the ringleader, Mr. Big Ass Clown Shoes, all right, you have a lot of karma coming for you, not only from the innocent people's lives you ruined, innocent lives people's you turned upside down, the children involved here at play as well. And just literally, this person's life is going to be, they want to cause so much blockages in your life that the divine saying right now is they ain't going to have shit. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Spirit, clarify this Eight of Swords and this block energy for the collective. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords energy. And you might even call the truth out with this person. It's like, so maybe you started speaking the truth. Like, I know what you're doing. I know why you're doing it. I know what you're about, whatever the case may be. I don't care. Imagine telling someone, I know all the things you did to me. I don't care. It doesn't, still not going to, I'm still going to have a good day. I'm still going to move forward in life, or you're miserable because you know the things that you've done behind someone's back that didn't deserve it. And now it's springtime and Spirit's like, all right, collective, you good? Yep. You happy? All right. You survived. All right. Now it's time to collect your blessings. Don't look back at the past. Energy's energy. Practice gratitude. Yeah, with the Five of Pentacles, whatever happened for a reason. But like Spirit told me this morning while I was curling my hair, anybody that goes against you, the first thing that I'm attack on them are their pockets and evidence of their fruits. Okay. I said, oh, okay, Spirit, is this for the download? And it's so crazy because these are going to be the same people that need you first. Yeah. They're gonna need you first. You're over here being, you're like grateful for the bad times and things they're going through, that you're pushing yourself to renewal, while they're over there struggling. The first thing Spirit does to a man that goes against a divine woman is his pockets. Energy's energy. If it resonates with this Page of Wands energy, assess the situation. Somebody here, what I don't like about this situation, somebody knew how much somebody cared about you and a relationship and a connection, and they were committed to having this view on you as if you're like this very promiscuous person. And I feel like that wasn't, I think it's because you wouldn't sleep with them. Yeah, because you wouldn't sleep with them, you wouldn't be with them in a relationship and a connection with the 10. Thank you for the 10, Harlem, sent 100 or whatever those things are. Excuse me, guys, my nose. But it's like, because you walked away, so this could be someone you have a child with, a family life, or somebody doesn't want you to move forward and have a family life. Or it's like, if you speak your truth to this person, like, bro, you're not for me. Like, what? Okay, move on with your life. This is giving bitter ex-ass energy. Like, what do you want? Spirit, clear for this Queen of Air, releasing your blocks. You let something go out of your life. You're not dealing with no bullshit. Yeah, with the 9 of Wands, you stood up for yourself. I feel like maybe you didn't stand up to yourself with this person. You're like, bro, you want to go dark, we going dark. I feel like this person doesn't realize the extent of the things that you went through in your life, where you survived worse than what they've tried to put you through. You're like, what up? Show up, right? Show up. I feel like you would even challenge this person, and they're like, oh, you're challenging me. And it couldn't even be in a negative aspect. It could have just been in a challenging way, like you could be better, or you should do this different, or whatever the case may be. But it's like, whatever you're doing it well, and this person is despising that. Like, it's like this person can't stand the air you breathe. It's like, why? What's the issue here? What get down to the real issue of the problem here. Spirit, clarify this Hermit card. And you know what? It's picking me an energy that, yeah, some people are meant to come in your life, and I didn't look at it yet, but some people are meant to come in your life, but they're not meant to come in forever. And what I feel like is you learned that. Okay, well, we can't be together forever. And they're still holding on to resentment of why you're still not with them. Energy's energy. If it resonates with the Hierophant energy right there, this person feels as though you should still stay with them, and you should still be with them no matter what the case, no matter what happens. No, absolutely not. And again, I feel like you may have spoke your truth to this person about their life or what they do or how they do it. And again, this person's like, well, you should still be with me. Energy's energy. And what's so crazy, because we have so much different energy, and yeah, I know I don't like to say the crazy word, but what is just so interesting about this is the main person that went against you to create all these illusions within other people's lives, even have people go against you that already knew you, still wants to be with you. It's creeping me out. It's weird. It's creepy. It's weird. It's like, just move on with your life. I feel like this person causing more chaos and drama in your life than you have. Let's clarify the 6 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Yeah, you're not. It's something about your abundant energy as well. This could be a warlock energy that wants to stay attached to you to siphon your energy. Because you reject this relationship connection, they feel as though their finances are rejected. Because why are you out here doing magic on people? Because they don't want to be in a relationship connection with you. That is not, there's no justice there. Okay, there's no justice here. I'm gonna go, that is against the law, the spiritual law. This person, and this is why they get the 8 of Swords and the jail card and the authority card and the real police and the spiritual. It's because you're doing things that are against spiritual law. If you want to practice spirituality, cool. No one's judging you. Do what you do. You are not supposed to bend anyone's free will. You are not supposed to manipulate anyone's money. You are not. Why would a man want a destiny swap with a woman unless he wants to be that woman? I mean, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, why would a man want a destiny swap with a woman? That's what it's giving here. That a man literally tried to so, I need lip gloss for this. I didn't think this reading was going to go, but why? Because whatever you do collective, you do it well, because you're confident in who you are, because you can be a wild child stallion and you can be wild and not hurt anybody. We got heavy Leo energy here. Commit, whatever you do it well. You're not a bad person. Good people do bad things for good reasons. Bad people do good things for bad reasons. Mom goes to the grocery store and steals bread because she has no money for her kids. Are we going to prosecute her more than we find someone going in the store stealing with a pocket full of money? You have to make it make sense out here in these spiritual laws, these spiritual courts. And if you don't know what you're doing on a spiritual level, you will open up doors that no man can shut. You will literally be living with demons and principalities for the rest of your life that you can't get rid of because you want to do some fake ass magic on someone that you know has a calling over their life. That no, these people know you. This isn't no shit where, oh, we don't know them, we're gonna take a wild guess. No, these are people that know you. What I said yesterday, the enemy wouldn't be so close if you weren't so near them. God knew, you know who your Judases are. It's not a secret anymore. Okay? You're just committed to still loving the Judases because, all right, well, it's like, all right, well, I didn't really get illuminated to what you're gonna do or what you're planning and plotting, but I know who you are, I know what you're doing. And Judas still washed Jesus' feet. They still chill with the homies. You know what I'm saying? Judas was plotting, but it's like God will only let this person get so far in the plots on your life. Okay? So acknowledge the truth and the truth will set you free. And you're being peaceful while there are people in the background and this energy scared as hell. You're too peaceful. We sent unaliving spells to you. Why are you, we try to poison you, why are you, you're peaceful about this? You're like, so because what are you supposed to do? Because nothing even mattered at all. Spirit, clarify this 3 of Swords energy. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation horn. Yeah, the 9 of Cups energy. What goes up must come down. This is lifetime sentence here, Spirit says. Lifetime. Every time they think they're going to get up a little bit, Spirit's going to drop that sword. What goes up must come down. They have to pay, but where your treasure lies, your heart will be also. You may have known, you know what, God? I don't know, something's going on out here. Somebody's against me. I don't know. You started praying on it. You started meditating on it. You started putting pieces together. You started saying, all right, if I stay away from this person, that person, it all started making sense in your life. And God personally was giving you discernment, dreams. Like, one thing God's going to do is tell you and give you dreams. When anyone's planning and plotting on you, God's like, hey, he will send you warning signs expeditiously. Don't go be around that person. You're like, what? Don't matter. Okay? Energy's energy. If it resonates with the 9 of Swords. And this is where they are. You're in your 9 of Cups. They're in their 9 of Swords. Somebody's going to have to sit behind bars and think about what they've done to you, why they've done to you. And as you know what's so interesting is because we got the 10 of Cups over here with the renewal energy. And we got the 9 of Cups and we have the 9 of Swords energy. But again, in this energy, this person, somebody wanted you to be like this sad energy, this upset energy. You locked away. But again, they're coming out in all these Swords energy. This is what's happening to them. We got the 9-9 energy. Every time, it's like this. Every time you get blessed in your life, just know that they're going through some chaos. And Spirit say this is permanent. Clarify this energy. Yeah, the Knight of Cups energy. This is permanent energy. Somebody tried to get you into your feelings and your emotions. So it's also giving me an energy here of somebody trying to send someone your way to pretend that they want to be with you in a relationship and a connection to try to play you or hurt you, and it didn't even work because they ended up playing and hurting themselves. It's like you, all this karma, 999, all this karma is out of control. And then people have the nerve to think, I'm not doing nothing. They have the nerve to think you're sending some type of black magic their way. Nah, those are your own demons. You're wrestling with the principalities. Energy's energy. While you're sitting this Emperor, Empress energy, these people want to know why you're so peaceful. How come you're so peaceful after all you've been through and all that was sent your way? How come you're so peaceful with this 8 of Wands energy? I feel like something about this, I feel like you have stepped into maybe, I think at some point with all this chaos, you stepped into your dark feminine, your dark masculine energy, and the demons they sent to you were like, oh, you want to play? You're like, absolutely. And then whatever they sent to you, you started, that energy went right back to those other people because this is some dark feminine energy, but not in a reference to bad. You're like, I'll forge this fire. What up? We could walk through it. Let's go. You're like, come on, yeah, I want to walk through the fire, right? Oh, no, no, you want to put me through the fire. Let's go. We have to walk through the fire. You don't get to the door and say, oh no, I don't want. No, yes, you do. You did it. You started it. Now let's go. Now you have walked through the fire. Now you're carrying the flame. Now it's their turn. Energy's energy. If it resonates, and now it's their turn. Nah, don't turn around now. This is what you wanted to do. You were dedicated to creating this life in these situations, and these groups, Mr. King of Pentacles, and for financial gain, going against you for financial gain. Take that pentacle, walk that ass through the fire too. Energy's energy. If it and all this could really be over a relationship. Somebody wanted to be in a relationship and a connection with you, and you turned them down. You said, I don't want this. This isn't something that I want. Energy's energy. If it and Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this person may have been sent into your life 77 energy to hurt you. Energy's energy. If it and it, but it can't. It may form, but it'll never prosper. You're so far above and beyond what these people are trying to do. It's like it can't even infiltrate your energy with the Page of Wands here energy. It's like it can't even infiltrate your energy. Somebody was betting on you being promiscuous. Whatever they were betting on you doing didn't work the way that it wanted to. Spirit, clarify this. Knight of Wands energy, Chariot, and the High Priestess energy. Yeah, somebody also wants to siphon your energy as well, but somebody's realizing play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. With the Five of Cups energy, go against a High Priestess if you want. You sure? You sure that's what you want to do? Because I feel like with this Moon card, you may even be telling their secrets. You may know stuff, and they're like, hell no, we should have never did that. You don't get to hurt people, disrespect people, and then decide how they respond. Okay, energy's energy. And I feel like there's something about you that you know their secrets with this High Priestess energy that you weren't supposed to know or didn't want to know. Well, don't come in my yard with your bullshit. I don't people want to be in your face and around you and be in this toxic low vibration, funky energy to someone that's very intuitive. Like I try to tell people, my intuition goes far beyond a YouTube reading, but that's neither here nor there. I just feel like somebody, you could have a platform, you could be intuitive reader, but it's like, don't come into their life with the BS. Soon as they came into your life or around you, look at the secrets card. It's like Spirit's like, well, they're doing this and they're doing that. Energy, men lie, women lie. Numbers and energy don't. Okay, and I feel like people want to be oblivious. Right? If you have a gift and it's known that you have a gift and they go around you, oh, they won't be able to pick up my stuff. The first thing that we do is pick up your stuff. All right? I feel like people may avoid you as well, collective, because they're worried that since you are in this High Priestess energy, you may know some things that they're secrets and you may illuminate their secrets. Let me tell you guys something first and foremost. When you're intuitive like that, if you're in a general conversation, your intuition is always there. But for me, I can speak for myself. My intuition doesn't kick into overdrive unless there's a red flag. Unless it's a red flag. Unless my spirit is like, something's off. I don't sit and say, what did they do at third grade? I don't do that. No, but if I'm around you and your intentions are bad and it's for protection, right? We can't tell God how to protect his folks now. But if it's something like we're even something thinking bad, I could feel that and pick that up. Like I could walk into the room like, yeah, I was talking shit, wasn't you? So again, people may be upset, or some of these people are upset because you are intuitive. Well, integrity, doing the right things in front of doors and behind closed doors too. Like if you're living in integrity, why would you be so worried about somebody that's in tune or chosen or very intuitive to tell your secrets? Like, who are they to tell your secrets? But it's like, if it was you, they would be very more than happy to tell your secrets. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yeah, somebody's regretting not taking you seriously in a relationship and a connection. It's like, can we be done with this already? There's so much tower moments coming to these folks' life. It's like, it's draining me to deliver this energy. Judgment is called. It's nothing they could do. It's nothing they could say because nothing even mattered at all. It is what it is. It's what's going to be. They said what they said at the time they wanted to. They did what they did at the time they wanted to. They corralled. They grouped up. They went. They slandered. They plotted, they gossiped, they stalked, they did what they wanted to do. Now God said, I'm going to do what I want to do, while the collective stays in this blessed, abundant energy. It is what it is. It is what's going to be. Energy's energy. And it's like no sweat off your back. You know what I'm saying? People are missing out on being in your life because of the low vibration ways and things that they wanted to do, but the divine's not going to punish you because of what they've done. Okay, so I love that we're ending a cycle on the first day of spring. I love that we're ending a cycle on the last day of Ramadan. This is what these cycles are for. This is just a proof to say, listen, it can go on, but not as long as this person's under the guidance of the divine. And they're now, if you was a bad person and you was in your heart was deceptive, okay, I could see. But it's like you're in this Queen of Swords. You possibly tell people the truth, very angelic, very loving, versus, oh, that shirt is ugly. You might say, oh, I don't think that shirt favors you a little bit. It's your delivery, it's your approach, as well as another reason why some of these people are having a hard time is like, because who would want to hurt someone like that? Really, truly. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Instead of going against the grain, some of these people are wishing they would have worked with you instead. So is an energy here of like, instead of us going against Sunshine Goddess Collective or self-confidence, your self-confidence is too high for someone. They're like, instead of us going against them, we should have been working with this person. We could be further in life. And now you got us here serving judgment and karma because of your bitterness. Bitterness. Energy's energy. If it resonates. And this person's also the color blue significant. But again, this person, because I feel like what the things that you went through were supposed to shake up your life. It's shaking up the life of those that did it to you more than you, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Yeah, bottled up. Some people have bottled up emotions about what they've done to you or how they've done, or not sure how much you know. Some people are really wanting to come towards you with an apology, but they don't know what to say, how to say, because like they don't know how much you know. That's the issue. Yeah, some people are angry about going against you, about having to serve this karmic judgment, because ever since they went against you, their life has not been the same. They regret it. They're realizing they followed someone that was manipulating them, or they feel manipulated. Now these bottled up feelings and emotions that they have for this person, they're spilling them out on them. There's a confrontation happening where you're healing. Whatever's going on behind the scenes is their business again, but I feel like you are nurturing yourself and what you've been through, and you're moving on. I just feel like you're moving on from this. You left a trail of love as you walked the earth. They didn't know that this pain was going to push you into your purpose and cause more ambition and more happiness. I feel like someone's like, if I would have known, I would have did that. I would have just let them alone. I would have just let them go. I would have left it alone. Okay, well, you have to now. Energy's energy. These are lifelong sentences for folks, and I don't wish this on them, but it's like, do good by good people, temperance energy, and God will take care of you, because those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed as well. So you took this energy, you transmuted the pain, and some people regret not telling you the truth. Some people are going to tell you the truth. Some people are going to apologize for some of the things they've done, and even if they don't, I also feel like people maybe coming around you and wanting to apologize. I'm so sorry, Sunshine Goddess Collective. They're really like, what? They're like, I'm just kidding. No, they are really sorry. They're not just kidding. They're really sorry. Hot middle of the deck. They're really sorry for what they've done and going against you without asking questions. And that energy, literally some high level soulmate, twin flame energy that you're supposed to be with, now you're blocked from the rest of your life because they chose people pleasing over purpose pleasing. So it is what it is. It's going to be. And no one's mad. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yeah, Crystal, you can tell you don't wish bad. You just state the facts. That's it. Facts are facts, bro. Like if I got a brown shirt on or a tan shirt, I'm going to say I have a tan shirt on. I'm not going to beat around the bush and say, well, it's kind of no, it is what it is. It is what it's going to be. Acknowledge your truth, and the truth will set you free. You don't have to, because the people that want to live in this delusion, they're like, you can live in delusion all you want. That doesn't mean I have to live there. I'm going to accept you for who you are. I just don't have to deal with you or be in your life. Right? And who you are, what you eat doesn't make me shit. I don't care. But it's like, don't try to ruin my life because you're not happy with who you are, because I've lived plenty of uncomfortable things that I didn't want to, and I couldn't blame that on anyone but myself. Right? I'm not going to go form groups of people because I'm a mom and I'm doing this all by myself, so let me form a group of single moms and we're going to go after baby daddies. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I was dealt my hand. I'm gonna play the cards right. I'm gonna do what I gotta do when I move on. I'm not gonna form alliances over people. Oh, she didn't want to be my friend. Let's form alliances against her because she doesn't. Well, because she doesn't want to be my friend. I said, duh, boom, it's over. Like I feel like there's more shame in what you know about these people than actually what they're doing. I feel like it's more shame revolved, and I feel like it's more shame than you knowing what they're doing with this mood card here, and you still loving and being who you are and not letting that stop you or not letting that interrupt your flow of life, because it's like, this my flow, this me and God here. You, if you didn't make me, you can't break me. But they tried and it didn't work, because the outcome of this is you never crashed out, you didn't become chaotic and crazy, you stayed sane. Meanwhile, they're in the opposite energy. Okay, energy's energy. If it, because God said, do no harm to my prophet, do not touch my anointed. People be thinking you're joking when you're saying you're like, you're protected. Now these folks know that there's something that they can't see, they can't touch, and they have no control over you protecting your life. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Ancient power mysteries. Okay, so there's something ancient and powerful about you. I feel like a lot of ancestors have awoken. I did some type of ritual last night for my ancestors, and I felt the flow of energy. I can't explain it. I can't explain it to you guys. Spirit said don't say it, don't talk about it yet, but I did a lot of praying on certain things, and I got a lot of answers that I needed. So, and this is why we're here, able to give these downloads. First day of spring. I'm like, Spirit, I want to go to bed. I did go to sleep right after work yesterday. I was so tired. Anybody else unusually tired? That was something else I want to ask you guys, but I don't feel like that today, like 2 days. And then anybody else feel as though on their Facebook, it just all of a sudden just got really super low vibration out of nowhere, almost to the point where you can't even stomach it. All right, I just want to know if, yeah, and I'll look at like something about Facebook over the past couple days. And you're saying, Sunshine, guys, you've been supposed to get off. I know, I've been guided, but I kind of teeter-totter back and forth, because sometimes people need help, and I'd be like, God, today, all right, they didn't give me the final shutdown, but whatever whatever happens. But it just seems like something about Facebook in the past couple of days extra triggering, and I'm not that I get triggered, but the things people say, is like, this is nonsense, this is BS, these are grown-ups thinking about these. I don't know, I just feel like there's a low vibration entity that's starting to move through social media platforms, and I feel like one of the big places are, because I just, in my mind, I envision a big computer system and like a snake glitching through it, like a energetic, I don't know. That's just your, if you thought that too, I just said, I'm gonna ask them in the morning, because I gotta get off of this. It feels so heavy. All right, ancient power of mysteries. Okay, the rattle of Isis, the sistrum, is playing in the hands of the goddess now. The ball is in the court of the goddess at this time. Okay, you took over the game. Okay, can you sense it with your inner hearing? It is vibration reaching through your inner crown chakra and enters your body, initiating you into great ancient power mysteries of sound, creativity, and healing. This is a time when words and music will become increasingly important on your spiritual path. And I think a bluebird just flew by my window. And that's another thing. I wasn't seeing bluebirds and redbirds for so long, and I'm like, what's wrong, Spirit? And then I just started seeing them. When I saw one, I saw 2 bluebirds yesterday and a redbird after not seeing them for so long. Now, I don't know if it's because of weather. It is a bluebird. You guys want to see it? I don't know, he might run, but he might run. Let's see if you guys, oh, he's gone, guys. Oh no, he's on the floor. Okay, he's on the ground over there. Oh, there's 2 of them. There's this one here, and the other one. So bluebirds are significant. Okay, bluebirds are significant for our journey for today. That's what I'm saying. They were. I just said to one of my soul sisters, I'm like, I haven't seen no bluebirds. Is my grandma not love me anymore? And then here they started showing up. Because I like to see them, but then again, I was working with the crows, so I don't know if maybe that, I don't know, but I love seeing my bluebirds. That's a confirmation. So blue, and I said the color blue before, it's confirmation. So Those are spirit guides as well. All right, so this is a time when words and music will become increasingly important. And he flew really close to my window. That's how I knew. Wow, Mr. Bluebird. Hey, y'all know I got my babies in here. Where's my other one? Yeah, this is my baby. See, I had this beginning of my journey. All right. When Lady Isis initiates a beloved into her ancient mysteries life can become quite interesting. An initiate of Isis does not just learn new ideas as a student, but is thrown into the experience of mysteries in real day-to-day living so that they may be truly mastered in our lives and utilized in services to help others too. Those that refresh others will then be themselves refreshed. You know why? Because you're not the first person that went through this type of thing. You're not the last person that's going to go through these things. Now, what you went through, you can take all these things that you went through with these folks and these people, because God's saying, guess what? You're going to use what you've learned and what you've been through, and you're going to help someone else through these same situations. Okay? Energy. Oh my God, my nose is so itchy. So you will be using this to help. When Lady Isis initiates beloved into her ancient mystery, life can become quite interesting. All right. Let's see. Okay, so one day all beings will be healed and whole according to the will of the divine feminine. The rattle of Isis initiates us into the mysteries of sound healing and creation through vibrations. If we listen carefully, our inner ear, we can hear the sounds of the universe. We can sense and hear our inner ear and the movement of the planets, guiding us with music, guiding us through sound, and helping our souls to dance and move and heal our lives. So I feel like, you know what? You beat to your own drum. You don't need groups of people and what I feel like has happened here is you unraveled secrets and stuff that you weren't supposed to, or you weren't supposed to, really. I just think that be careful what you do and how you do it, because you don't know who has a calling on their life. And it's a huge energy here where it's like you're just your peace compared to all that you went through or should have went through. It's unbelievable to these people. It's unbelievable. All right. The oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung word, and in what you write, speak, and stand for symbolically. Yeah, because I feel like this person, they thought that you were just gonna like back down, and now we fight over here. We put up a good fight, trenches. I love you guys so much. Happy Faithful Friday. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but y'all are here with me. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. And now you've opened up ancient. You're more powerful than you know. Okay, meditation. I meditate daily to allow universal wisdom to flow to me, because I'm going to pray about it and I'm going to get me some answers. And you can't stop God from doing that. And they can't stop God from giving you visions. They can't stop God from giving you dreams. So what they should stop doing is coming around you with their bullshit ass energy. Okay, don't start none, won't be none. Y'all heard? Energy's energy. That's where we at on this Faithful Friday. Happy spring, because you pray and God answers. Because when I talk to God, he talks back. They don't have no dominion over that. They have no authority over your spiritual life. Energy's energy. If it resonates with sacral chakra. I feel comfortable in my own body. And I am sensitive to other people's feelings with the number 10. Spirit said, now you're going to feel more collective. Okay, we have the balance energy, Zebra. Zebra never changes its stripes. I understand and embrace the opposing forces in life that bring balance. Energy's energy, yes, you walk through the fire. You're carrying the flame. You're telling these people, let's go. I've done this part already. You were committed to getting me to here, this door. You're walking through this fire with me as well. Energy's energy. What did you thought? Air element, okay? I embrace the air element. The element of air, and open to knowledge and all wisdom. Once you found out people were doing what they're doing to you, you didn't go and react and crazy. You just played your cards. We got the reach out energy. Somebody wants to have a conversation with you about what you know, how you know. Somebody wants to apologize to you about what they've done to you, okay? And reach out, and an apology comes accountability, and that's the only way a lot of these people are going to get out of their karma, is if you get out your karma, if you acknowledge. You have to acknowledge what you've done. You have to apologize. And now you could say to me, "Oh, Sunshine Goddess, I'm sorry," in your heart, like F that be. No, they know. Okay, they know. So would save your weak ass apologies if you don't mean to save it, because you're gonna call the divine's gonna say, and you're lying. You know, just when you're ready. Okay, when you're ready, okay? I reach out my hand and my heart to connect and unite all of humanity. Somebody's realizing you really are an earth angel, earth goddess. You really are here to help. And look, at Spirit Awakens. And then on top of that, the way you didn't turn, or you didn't crash out, or you didn't try to hurt people that hurt you, you awaken something in them, because it's like, wow, people aren't really going to hurt them. No. All right, Spirit Awakens. I embrace my soul purpose and align all aspects of my life fully. Energy's energy. If it resonates, we have throat chakra and your own path. I speak my truth, and I encourage others to speak theirs. And we have I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. So these numbers may be significant. We have 1029, 1018, 1012, 10one, 1020, 1021. All right, we have 29, 18, 12, 1, 12, 20, 12, 21, 12, 18, 12, 10. January 1st, January 21st, January 10th, January 29th, January 18th. Energy's energy. If it resonates at the top of the deck, we have this transformation energy, because nothing even matters at all. They didn't know that, Sunshine Goddess Collective. They didn't know you was going to be better, not bitter, okay? I journey within to meet my higher self and find my true happiness, because your happiness lies with you, not other people, not your clothes, not your paycheck, not your job, with you. And with that 3 energy signifying miracles and blessings, energy's energy. If it resonates, because what they thought was they met someone that was naive. What they thought was they were going against someone that had no experience about life, and then they didn't even know that your life had already lived up plenty of times, and this was nothing. This is chump change. This is chump change compared to what you've been through. That's all you got. Energy's energy. If it resonates, and now not only have your life transformed forever, but the lives of those people have transformed forever as well. So I love you guys so much. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Taylor Reddy. Hey, Shamil. Hey, Nichelle. Hey, Alexandra. Hey, Ghost. Hey, Soulmatic. Shortcake. All right, 369 Sirens. JX. B10 Forever. Baby. All right, let's see. Melanie. All right, the Awesome Davis Center. Today does feel different. Yep. And so I've been spring cleaning. I'm there. All my laundry's done. I just have to fold it. Like we're here first day of spring, and I've done my spring cleaning. I've been doing it for a while now. Hey McKinley, I told my friend, I said, you're gonna come, you're gonna ask, where's the dog? Where's the kids? I'm like, spring cleaning, energy's energy. If it I love you guys. It feels different. Let's do some 8:37. All right, let me do some archangels. Some of you guys may have clicked off already. Let's do some archangels. No school today, so happy Friday, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. There's some kingdom spouses that are coming in as well. My nose is so itchy. Hold on, guys. I just have to get this handkerchief. I got a handkerchief over here, but feels weird using a handkerchief on camera, but my nose be running. All right, Spirit, let's clarify some of this energy for the collective moving forward. King of Ariel, your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. You're becoming successful. This stuff doesn't even matter. Successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. You just proven to people how powerful you really are, okay? 8 of Ariel, take great pride in excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. I told you, if somebody spent more time in their life and their education, they'd be further instead of trying to go over here trying to do things and come against you and group up against you. All right, Spirit, clarify this. 4 of Ariel. Archangel Ariel is all about finances. When you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So there's going to be a difference here with the 8 of Ariel, 4 of Ariel, King of Ariel. There's a lot of financial abundance coming for the collective. Peace is the new bag, okay? There's a more enriching, trust in the power of God. There's a more enriching future. Let go and let God. Okay, the number 13 is for transformation. Energy's energy. If the number 3 is very significant. Knight of Raphael, romantic, poetic, introspective, committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So now you're like, Sunshine Goddess, what's next? Well, you had a collective of people trying to stop you from moving forward in love. And guess what? Now that you acknowledge, I know that you're trying to stop my love life, now they're really going to see you have a love life that they're going to be hating and jealous. They're going to be hating and jealous. Yeah, epiphany, okay? Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. Top of the deck, King of Raphael energy, you are safe. The ability to accomplish many things at once, follow your creative passion. So you've ended this cycle by growing spiritually, becoming a better person, and asking God for answers. And ask God and you shall receive. They didn't think that you was gonna pray about what you were going through. They thought you were just gonna just continuously go through a whole bunch of bullshit and not try to pray your way out of it, even if you didn't know who, what, when, where, why, or where the attacks were forming or coming from. It may form, but it will never prosper. I love you guys so much. Energy's energy. If it resonates middle of the deck. We have an excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships in the pursuit of education. It's time to get to work with solutions. Top of the deck. I'm telling you, it's only getting greater later. It's getting greater later. Success. A lot of the word success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patient forgiving and healing energy. And because you changed your life and because you leaned more not on your own understanding, but you leaned on the divine. Somebody's really your gifts have elevated because of this 216, 214, 29 significant numbers. Powerful psychic insight. Reflection meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. And for you, a set of revelation that offers freedom. Now that you know what's going on in your life, now that you know the people, the principalities, and everything that come against you, it's like, all right, now I know what it is. Sucker. Energy's energy. If it resonates, keep your head up and your heart close. God, email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. If you can't beat them, definitely don't join them, especially those little vibration forces, because ain't no God over there. I love you guys so much. Keep your head up and your heart close. God, I love you guys. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. Hey, Rich Nature. Energy's energy. If it resonates, I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or next read. Whatever comes first. Mwah.